seconds remaining.
Okay, so DJ. I mean, I thought they had 3 cores. We just thought they would take AA or whatchamacallit as their last one.
Yeah.
I think it'll be. It's a safe lane. I think it'll be mid one.
Yeah, I think
Team
so too.
who put Flaming Spear count as magic?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay,
I put MP.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
Total number of player deaths by. I will say this will be a high volume game. Let's go.
QO running straight into the 4-man of Fnatic here, but not going to be punished, it seems like. He should have spin up, so he'll level it if needed. Okay, or doesn't. What? QO? Oh no, he's hit by the arrow. He's comboed down. That's easily going to...
He's getting away from the rest of his team so that they can't continue the push.
Yeah, and which means maybe bounty run for Mushi?
If they all decided to fight that, then I think MVP wins just off the bat rider.
Yeah.
So I think they did the right move right there. Just...
Oh,
he's trying to deny it. But mid one's going to get one for the Sark anyways.
So, first blood, Fnatic with their sneaky maneuver, and they're going to do another sneaky maneuver here. Ohio is going to show himself and pull the creep wave, trying to give himself an early level 2. Meanwhile, 3-4-3, not entirely sure what his plan is. I guess he's just going to be that off-lane support. They managed to get the pull up here. The MP is going to be leading the creep wave into the tower, so it means eventually this lane will push kind of no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, 3-4-3. They cancel the stomp there. Febby, I think he would have landed that one, but either way, wouldn't have made too big of a difference. Just a small pittance of damage against the sea of HP that is the Ochre Magi.
And right now, Mushi just plugging away at farm and this bottom lane forever is contesting. Maybe we guessed wrong then, because mid one is not getting a lot of help in this lane, whereas MP is just doing Huskar things.
Yeah, this is pretty rough. Not sure what the... I mean, Nyx Assassin later on into the game, pretty cool versus Batrider with that spike carapace on the flames, able to get a free stun on him at any point.
Yes.
But in the laning phase, you're obviously very exposed.
You just kind of have to grab some levels.
Our mid lane matchup. Mirana versus the Juggernaut looks like a slight lead for Mushi so far, but should be pretty much a farm fest, right? Unlikely to see kill one way or the other.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think both teams are content with the pace of the game right now.
Yeah, the Juggernaut would only have a kill opportunity most of the time when he hits level 6, but then you've got Leap from the Mirana, so... no real opportunities. So Fnatic is pretty much losing every lane. Or not fully losing, but they're certainly not winning any lane outright.
That's good. I mean, Fnatic's... they're doing well in this mid lane. Quite well. This top lane...
yeah, but my point is, like, it's kind of a farm fest, right?
Yeah,
and
everyone
then,
just chills.
And then the off lane is just kind of like, okay, you're not going to die, but you're not going to get much farm as Ohio.
I think Ohio... he's going to get okay amount.
Yeah.
Especially with 3-4-3 up here. Huskar's only really dangerous when his fire gets to like level 4. He's going to get into like real pain territory. It's like, right now it's just like touching the stove. But soon it'll be full on California fire. Brush fire.
Uh-huh. It's still that bottom lane that concerns me, right? Forev can actually win his lane as an off laner here if he plays it right.
Pretty scary. We guessed wrong. There's no way mid one's getting first in CS. Darn it, I was hoping all in on mid one.
All in on mid one. Just mid one for every category.
That was sick. We just all guessed mid. I'd never seen a more obvious one though.
Yeah, me neither.
3-4-3 gets repelled back by the purifying flames.
DJ coming around the side here. Ooh, Midwan, maybe you should have waited for the stun to come out first from DJ. Still looking for that stun, misses it. Now Febby's going to be able to hit the stomp, and Forev is stacking up the sticky napalm charges. Is going to be forced back by Midwan though. Febby's quite low. He'll TP out though.
Does not have any Firefly available, so...
I mean, if they'd land a number of those abilities that could have actually been a kill for Fnatic, and that would have been a huge boon for this Slark, who's feeling so much pressure already.
Yeah, he's not doing the best under CSing under the tower, and meanwhile the Huskar up at top just, you know, the presence of Huskar alone scares everybody.
Yeah,
nobody wants to mess with this guy.
Free farming.
Yeah, he just works out all the time.
That one thing being said is, maybe it's part of the reason of why they picked up a Nyx assassin. They decided, you know, let's just give Slark full experience in this lane. Let's get him to that level 6 as quick as possible, and then he can actually deal with the Bat Rider in a 1v1 scenario.
I mean, laning phase is not that big of a deal in a game like this. You're okay with the amount of farm that you're getting because the Slark has Dark Pack. He's going to catch up in the jungle anyways. We saw this in the last game that Mid-1 played, I think when it was against Liquid, where he ended up getting a good amount of farm despite having just kind of a mediocre laning phase. And he's about to hit 6, like you said. You want to try to get as active as you can. Would like to see them play a lot more as a team, though, than they did in the last game anyways. Felt like that's what was sorely lacking for them. Yeah,
Fnatic certainly had an opportunity to be able to win that last game. They were well set up going probably 20 minutes in. Excusing the Midas, even with that build, Fnatic certainly could have just adopted the right playstyle to be able to finish out that game, but didn't play it fast enough. And hopefully they learned their lesson here in game number 2.
This Mirana, though, is doing exceedingly well right now against QO. He's trying to bait QO into going for the spin so he can get the kill, but QO's instead just going to pop that cute cat healing ward.
I thought for sure with the healing wards.
He missed uphill.
Miss. I thought for sure with his healing wards and I guess regen being funneled in. Don't you get a bottle? Oh yeah,
he's just bottle crying.
Yeah, bottle crying.
Come on, Cap.
with the bottle, right, and the healing ward, I thought you would just be high enough HP that you would still get good CS as QO.
Because what ends up happening is that Mirana walks into the middle lane, fakes going for the Starstorm. If you pop the spin right then she just gets to get really aggressive on you. And if you rush the phase boots like she did, she just right clicks you nonstop.
Right.
Instead of going for the Ring of Aquila. It's hard.
Okay.
Joe can't really survive against this lane, just because his base HP pool isn't enough.
Well, Mid-1 is now level 6, so Forev never saw that opportunity to actually get a kill at bottom. Mids.
Dang, we just missed it. So, Mushi walks in the middle lane, it looks like he's going to Starstorm, then Kyo runs back, then Mushi just right-clicks him in the back 4 times.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to play this lane. And once in a while, you will throw out the Starstorm like that, and Kyo takes half of his HP right there.
Wow. Okay. Well, guess I was totally wrong about everything.
It's all good, man.
That's standard, though.
Most casters are.
Maybe gonna stack up a little bit more. That'll be something for QO to munch on a little bit later.
Oh, he misses uphill on the ward again.
Mushi's
so this time he's gonna get it.
All right.
There's no way.
Goodbye, little kitty.
Meow. Goodbye.
Little kitty grave. Man, I'm so bad at drawing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
You're
attack.
even worse, actually.
That's false. Alright, so 10-minute mark coming up.
Don't play Pictionary with Blitz.
Man, nothing has happened in this game, though. 1-1, everyone seems like...
Incorrect.
They are perfectly okay as first person to get 50 last hits. Oh, I thought...
It's a Mirana. Yeah, you thought it was Huskar. You thought it was going to be Huskar, but he missed it by 2.
I actually, no, I thought I read the category wrong. I thought it was who would get the most last hits by 10 minutes.
Oh, it was first to 50? Oh, okay.
We are fools.
Yeah. Either way, don't really expect a Mirana. That's kind of like it used to be that Mirana was never picked up, and part of the reason why is her base damage was so awful.
Now you just remedy it because you go for natural stat items and you're strong enough.
Yeah.
So it's somewhat okay.
And there's very clearly a great way for you to keep up your farm now from Ags, where it wasn't the greatest before.
Radiant's top tower is under
Top
attack.
lane, MVP Phoenix, there's the jump in. Ohio should be able to time walk it off. Deep inside the trees, but that'll be okay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I mean, MVP's still having an okay time of it, but they're going to lose Forev here. Although, Mid-1 is taking so much damage.
There's the stomp. They managed to get the lasso onto 3-4-3. They are going to be able to survive with Forev. It looks like he will get the burn damage onto 1, and Mid-1 goes down as well. Madugu coming in. 2 heroes dive, and 2 heroes die.
That timing on that stomp by Fevy was pretty game-changing right here
Dire's
is
middle tower
the
is
bat
under
manages
attack.
to survive. He picks up a kill
Radiant's
to
top
assist.
tower is under attack.
They do lose that mid tower because QO decided he had to rotate, but it's perfectly alright.
It's all good for MVP Phoenix. Slight little bump up there for the Batrider, that's for sure. He'll have that drums all the quicker. Now, you talked about the difference between drums and Blink Dagger on Batrider. And kind of what I got from it when we talked about it is that it feels like when you're the only form of initiation for your team, you kind of need the Blink first. In this game, he kind of is the best form of initiation here. Why the drums? This is a team that's going to be getting aggressive, right? You've got a Huskar, you're facing up against the Slark. You want to be determining the tempo of this game and pushing objectives, and part of that is finding the pickoffs to allow an easier time of pushing objectives. Why not Blink first?
He might just be getting the
Casual bracer?
the casual bracer.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do like just getting bracer plus the raindrops. With the wand, I mean, you're very tanky as an offlaner. You've got 1000 HP with the wand and the infused raindrops. You can absorb a lot of damage. As up at top,
Yep.
I was going to get gone on.
They will be able to
Look
land
at
the
this.
arrow, obviously,
Man
but
does not take damage.
he really doesn't. The raindrop bracer too much to handle, and
Look
he'll
at
actually
that.
be healed up to full from Dubu, so
If he
he
didn't
can
have
even
that, he'd
stick
be
around. Yeah.
And that's a chrono use too. That's their kill combination. They rotated their Mirana for that one as well.
Oh no, bottom lane.
Oh, QO died.
QO dies to a Nyx assassin. Looks like he got Vendetta stunned and
He is
popped.
level 7 already with Arcane Boots, almost on his way to level 8. That is incredibly leveled.
How did he
Considering-
get that? I guess the two
just
deaths
kept pulling.
at bottom lane.
Dire's
He got a
bottom
solo
tower
lane
is
and he
under
was pulling
attack.
Yeah,
constantly.
just kept pulling nonstop.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Mushi shows up at top lane. Getting a lot of damage out there. Stopping the push, MVP Phoenix. And it's kind of surprising that a Slark lane will claim the tier 1 tower before the Huskar lane can.
Dire's bottom tower
It's not too
has
surprising just
fallen.
because MP often left the lane to go jungle so that
Dire's
Oracle could
bottom
find
tower is under
XP for
attack.
himself, whereas this bottom lane got abandoned a lot sooner since the Batrider just kind of pieced it. Man, Kyo has not had the best game though. He is the one
Radiant's top
struggling
tower is under attack.
on his team. Net worth wise, just barely above an offlane Void who's largely been jungling.
Vendetta time? Vendetta time, baby. They do have a counter ward out. Don't want to run straight through. Little Nyx assassin. Maybe he'll do the full wraparound. But this will be a full 5-man from MVP Phoenix. They've moved QO up here. They're going to say, damn it, we are
Radiant
going to take this tier 1
structures
tower.
are
You can't stop us, Fnatic. And looks like Fnatic will give up on it, except for an attempted
Radiant's
deny
top
by
tower has
Mushi.
fallen.
Not quite there. And there it is.
Has been
DJ did go for the wraparound and ended up finding a courier in the process. Now there's a run into Forev, hits the impale, which leads into now the arrow, almost popping Forev with the starfall. Ohio's last couple right clicks will do the trick.
Yeah, MVP though, they want to start grouping up as 5 soon, take Roshan, start playing objective Dota. They probably have to go for a pick though before they do that. Although it's not easy to take out this Slark anymore. He's got 2,800 gold on him. Could just decide to go for a Shadow Blade of his own and
Yeah,
with this Nyx create this Reign of Terror.
you want the Silver Edge eventually against Huskar, right?
It's not just that. In the game that he went to Blink Dagger, it made some sense just because I can't even remember what hero. I think there was a Mirana on the other team, but in this game, there's no one that he can really latch onto off of the Blink Dagger that would make it exceedingly strong.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower
I was a Drow
is
Ranger.
under
That's what
attack.
it was. It was Drow Medusa.
Mid lane, spin out, QO. Will be okay. As you said, MVP Phoenix are going to group up. They're probably looking towards Roshan right now with 2 heroes of Fnatic pushing out the top lane. He'll trade that tier 1 any time, but QO, he may have just gotten picked off the Starstorm once again.
Dire's top tower
Finishing
is
off
under
yet another
attack.
hero, Mushi. Didn't have that great of a game. We had some question marks about some of his decisions in game 1, but he is rapidly becoming the shining star for Fnatic in game number 2.
No question marks here,
Dire's top
and we are
tower
definitely going to
has
be wrong
fallen.
about the magic damage done at this rate, just because Mushi is almost got that Ags at just 15 minutes.
Jesus.
I mean, any more
Dire's
pickoffs
middle
here
tower
is
under attack.
going to be huge for them.
So they kind of grouped up for nothing, right? Like, because that pickoff on QO, they're going to lose that tier 1 tower on top for free. Now they're going to lose Dubu. And MVP Phoenix, there's just no momentum whatsoever. It's all being stifled by Fnatic.
Yeah, Fnatic are doing a really good job of splitting the map as well. During this time, Ohio just continues to farm up that top lane too. He's got that full Vlad's coming in as well. Everybody from Fnatic has actually got such a good amount of farm right now.
Yeah. They very clearly have the better late game on Fnatic, right?
Yes, I would imagine so.
Yeah, so the MVP Phoenix are going to have a rather limited window in the mid game where they can try and strike back and end this thing. It's going to be a lot of it coupled around Roshan. Rosh #1 being the really starting point for MVP Phoenix in their way back into this game.
I think if Fnatic win this fight, they can honestly just snowball. This is so huge. MP's getting already a little bit too low.
Good Chronosphere could mean everything. They do have the healing ward up on the side. Ooh, MP actually bounces back that damage onto himself, dropping lower and lower. Ohio faking it out. Chronosphere now going down, only catching Febby. Not great. Meanwhile, Mushi stuck inside the pit is going to be caught. Oh, he goes down before the TP could complete. Dubu will end up dying. Looks like he managed to get off the false promise. He might be able to heal himself back up, actually. The stomp lands on mid-1 inside of his ult. Now he's going to be snapped back with the Elder Titan ultimate. Oh, no! Fnatic! We were setting this all up for... Oh, DJ's gonna go Vendetta! He didn't get it in time, and 343 was kind of hanging around, waiting in the wings as well. But MVP Phoenix, quick to snatch onto him, will be able to make this a third kill before returning back to the Roshan pit. We're setting all of that up for the idea of Fnatic potentially being able to stop this Roshan attempt and steamroll from there, but now quite the opposite. Instead of stopping MVP's momentum before it even starts, they actually jumpstart MVP Phoenix.
I am not even sure what's going on right now because I didn't think it was going to be possible for Fnatic to win that fight. Everything kind of went poorly for both teams because MVP had to force the Oracle ultimate onto Dubu himself. On top of that, they couldn't really back MP up just because the lines got split, but at the same time, Fnatic, that jump, it only hits the ET. Nobody on his team is ready for it. Mushi was in the pit by himself.
Yeah, Mushi got focused by an Omni Slash, which he had to leap out in order to dodge the Omni Slash damage.
Just went the wrong way, though.
Yeah, he went into the Roshan pit, leaves him trapped like a rat.
Okay, so they can't... I mean, if they could have gone the Slark there and Mirana was in a better position, maybe if they ball up together, they can just kill the Oracle and the ET in the backline, then play the kite game against this Huskar and this Jug, but right now at bottom, mid-1. I'm really surprised that mid-1 died. That ET just destroyed him.
Really clutch stomp by him. They're going to go into MP here, see if maybe the stun plus the Vendetta burst damage, but no, an armlet toggle makes things difficult. DJ tried that before.
I think you just push down with Healing Ward now if you're MVP.
Yeah.
They are very comfortable taking team fights as long as they have sentries.
Don't muck about, don't make it complicated, just 5-man into towers.
Yeah, that mid tower is probably going to be your first goal.
Goodbye, Courier.
That is the second time this game now.
Yeah.
What was on it?
A lot of donkeys dying. Whatever it wasn't much.
Windlace and some sentries. That sentry, that's helpful though. MVP, they don't want to get delayed though in this push.
Yeah, and they are very much so being delayed because we've got Mushi pushing out the top lane. He's going to have his Ags coming in, so he'll split push all the quicker. Ohio, he's feeling like he's kind of impossible to actually gank. It's going to require the Blink Lasso from Batrider to secure it. Other than that, he can't really be stopped, so he can kind of push in a side lane as well constantly.
Yeah, we talked about how MVP just won a 5-man down, but look what's happening right now is mid-1.
Mid-1 actually gets spotted by Karev. He's going to try and run him down with the Firefly over the top, but the Pounce does get some distance. Looks like QO somehow gets snatched up by Mirana at the top lane. Mid-1 will escape as well. Bad turns to worse for MVP Phoenix.
Yeah, that was just a setup by DJ. And, I mean, for a second it looked like they were going to kill the Slark, and instead they waste some time, they waste the lasso. If they had any sort of follow-up for that, he most likely would have been dead, and now MP at top just going to kind of get messed with. Immediately pop the TP.
TJ, gotta be a little careful there. Even just TPing out doesn't mean that you're gonna survive. Look at that.
Fire hurts.
It really, really does.
But all the lanes are being pushed in. They take this bottom tower too. I think MVP's lineup might just be too slow right now, which is surprising to say considering they have a Huskar draft. But Mushi is doing a very good job of splitting this up. Mid-1 is constantly pushing in the waves. He's already got that full Silver's Edge. Could be very effective against this Huskar now.
A lot of that has to be the Juggernaut early pickup, right, by MVP Phoenix. The fact that it had a hard time in lane against the Mirana, and then you've got this hero that doesn't come online the fastest.
I don't think it's just that. I think part of it deals with the fact that the Slark, yes, he got contested, but after the mid-game point, MVP weren't able to gather up. They kind of just meandered a little bit. Fnatic wasted their time enough so that the Slark got a Shadow Blade. And in a game like this, if you look at their lineup, they don't have the best ways to lock him down. That's why we were so surprised when he died at the Roche fight.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're going to be wrong in all of our things again.
Are we?
Yeah. Every single one of them.
25 minutes. Oh man, there needs to be 14 more kills in the next 5 minutes.
For you, maybe, dude. I chose 36
plus? Why? In a 25-minute game, are you insane?
Cap, the thing is
2 kills a minute. Is that what you're expecting out of this?
The thing is that I expected. So I knew that it was. So I thought it was going to be your prediction, but I figured that I'm wrong all the time. So I would go the next level.
So to be clear, Blitz needs 36. Is that what you said? So
yes.
We're at 12 right now. So you need 26. Did I do the math right? 24. You need 24. Jesus, basic.
There's currently 12.
So you need 24 kills in the next 4.5 minutes. Again,
I don't know.
That's still only 20 kills.
I thought. Alright, never mind.
Oh man, well there goes the Aegis. MVP Phoenix completely lost their opportunity to utilize that advantage that was given to them by Fnatic after a nasty team fight. And now they're right back where they were kind of at. In fact, even worse. 10,000 gold advantage for Fnatic now, as opposed to the 8,000 they had before clash against each other right away. They all die.
As you say that.
They're only going to run into one though. DJ, that's a one-off. Nothing.
DJ, I think one Slark in this game is worth 10 of these ogres.
Okay, well, I will give you that. I will give you that, and I will say it still won't happen.
Truth that.
True that. Tier 1 going to be taken out by MVP Phoenix, but you can see where these side lanes are. Fnatic, they understand this strategy pretty clearly. They don't need to contest MVP Phoenix right now. Push up the side lanes, draw this game out until Slark is huge.
I don't know why I'm still hoping for my prediction. Like, that's absurd.
Who did you have for the observer words?
I think I just put MVP.
Fnatic and me choosing MVP. For one of us to be completely wrong in all predictions.
Yeah.
Not the case though. Ooh, almost catching him. Flame Break pushing them over the cliff, but does manage to get the pounce away. Now pops the ultimate in order to get rid of that Omni Slash, and Ohio jumps in. Threatening that Chronosphere, does catch 2. MP, not the one inside of it though, is going to be able to get some damage out, but a nice stun out from DJ in the back line. Real control of some of these heroes. They jump forward and will be managed to finish up the Faceless Void finally. Offlaner for an offlaner.
And it begins.
Now the stun onto Dubu, another one for Fnatic, but MVP Phoenix, they're not going to give up their support so lightly, but again, DJ comes in for the side, in the back lines, hits the 2-man impale, and MVP Phoenix don't get the opportunity to respond and retaliate for their Oracle being picked off.
Yeah, and DJ just kind of walking through the lines, nobody can do anything about it.
Blinks forward, misses this impale.
Okay, so Fnatic in a very good spot. If they still win this game, I believe they still have an opportunity at the upper bracket.
Wrap around, there's the stun, gonna go for MP. They've broken him with that silver edge. No more magic armor to be able to protect him, but it may not matter. He actually jumps over to DJ, slightly stuns himself, and his armlet toggling his way to victory.
So much.
DJ takes a lot of damage there from the burning spears. Doesn't look like, oh yeah, he is gonna take out. Bye-bye. Oh, oh! What? 5 HP.
Alright. That's that natural plug like reflexes.
Uh-huh.
When Ice Frog decided he was going to give Nyx like a really weird amount of HP regen.
Yeah, it was like 3 HP base. He gave him the ogre treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what just saved his life right now. DJ probably read that one day and he laughed like crazy. He's like, this is the stupidest change ever. And now
well,
like,
that just saved your life, Ice Frog. Thank you.
I wish I had this back in top.
Well, that just saved your life, buddy.
I will build a shrine of you with my prize money.
You fools. This is what he thinks of at night. These scenarios.
How dare you question the frog?
Alright, so there's a Battle Fury coming on the QO. He is anticipating
Radiant's
a
bottom
longer
tower
game,
is under
which
attack.
I think MVP is going to be kind of unsatisfied with, just because with the type of lineup that they had, they really thought they'd be the ones pushing the pace, but instead it's Fnatic who have so much farm on them, and it looks like they're even down to take this 4v5 fight. Mushi can connect though to the rest of his team.
On the opposite side of things, it looks like Midwan is focusing very much on winning these mid-game engagements with this BKB picked up. They are going to run into Febby first here with this wraparound. Should be a free kill here. Let's see how... Oh! Blink away just in time by Forev. Dodges the Chronosphere, and MVP Phoenix will try and escape, but Forev is not going to be able to get away. This is the power of the Nyx Assassin against the Bat Rider, and the gem is in the hands of DJ.
Roshan is now spawned as well. MVP desperately need this next Aegis if they want to just hold serve in this game right now, but Fnatic could just decide that they're going to walk in and take it themselves at this rate.
10-8, 25 minutes in, Fnatic about to pick up their first Roshan of the game, second Roshan in total. Ethereal Blade for Mushi. That's going to combo quite nicely with his Ags that he already has, as well as a lot of the other magic damage coming in from this team.
As Fnatic are just kind of getting map control set up. With their gem, I think they should just walk around, trying to deward everything. As we hear the smoke,
MVP Phoenix, they look to take that gem back. The two-man smoke, MP and Dubu. Forev, not going to be in range to catch anybody. They're going to run uphill here, but DJ hits the impale, blinks himself away. Forev is still desperate to try and find somebody, anybody to lasso. But now, he's going to be the one in serious trouble, as there it is once again. The spike comes out. DJ stops Perez's movement forward, and Mid-1 immediately jumps onto him, but there's going to be the save from Dubu.
Yeah, and doesn't really look like people are going to connect, as QO is having this mini battle with Mushi up at top.
Mid-1 comes forward, the ultimate out from the Elder Titan. Not going to land, though. They tried to surprise the
Mushi
Slug
should really connect with the rest of his team. I'm not sure why he hasn't yet, because he could have taken the top angle and probably blocked them in, but
yeah.
Instead he goes back to base and heals, and it just feels like, again, he's playing solo Dota. It felt like there was an opportunity for Fnatic to collapse on that, considering that MVP had already used...
They've got the Chronosphere, they're going to get the backline, they're going to make sure there's no false promise for NP, so they make short work of him, now turn their attention to Fenny. Mid-1 gets perched up a little bit, the stomp goes down, and pops the BKB, but he's going to be lasted up. Fortunately, he hit the pounce on Forev, so he's not thrown anywhere. QO tries to create the space for Forev, but it's just not possible, not with that sneaky Nyx Assassin.
Oh, QO gets nailed!
QO gets hit by enough. Big stomp goes down, Mushi jumps forward with a Starstorm, they've got him. Bebby up next, all the way underneath Tier 4 towers. Forget about it, Dubu, you're not making an escape here. 15-8, MVP Phoenix have just been wiped underneath their own throne.
I just noticed Mid-1's name is Mid-1.Speed Gaming MLG.
Yeah.
That was the dream run, and it's happening again. Wait, didn't Mushi lose in that tournament in the finals?
Was it Fnatic in the finals?
No, it was DK. It was that DK.
Oh, yeah.
A throwback. But that is going to be minimum of racks. That was really nice arrow, but I mean, Fnatic just seemed to be able to do it 4v5 as looks like Mid-1 trying to play a little bit sneaky. Don't feel like this is too necessary though.
One lane of racks.
The one thing QO's certainly right about, if MVP Phoenix is going to come back, it's going to be through a very long game.
But as you said, they would still...
But MVP, they're going to do what MVP knows best. Get into another fight that doesn't look like they're going to be able to win. But I'm sure they'll somehow manage. As the Chrono's about to come back off cooldown, and I think that's going to prompt Fnatic to just gather up once again. As they are very strong right now. MVP really want to fight around this Roche Pit if possible, though.
They are taking away a lot of that vision with these counter wards laid out.
MVP, gather it up.
Smoke and a full wrap on the right-hand side. I was like, they're kind of splitting up
It's a big concern, but
They can maybe find Forev here. They don't have...
immediately he fireflies, sees mid-one, tries to bounce back for the lasso, but realizes the dark pack will cause him issues, so MP's going to be the one jump forward. But BKB activated, and MP being hit a lot of stats going to be taken away. Well, the Chronosphere in the background is going to be able to control all the support, meaning MP once again will not get the saving falls promised. Only Armlet toggling will be able to keep him alive, and he can't do that forever. MVP Phoenix get wiped once again, and Fnatic,
They are
surely
pinging.
they'll get a second lane of rack soon.
Ohio just wants to skip the creep wave and go for it, but the rest of his team is going to make their way in, is at that top lane's pushing in. The Jug does have buyback available, none on the Huskar though. Jug is the only person that can buy back. Probably going to be mega creeps for Fnatic, but they're not even going to wait it out as MVP. They tap out as series goes 1-1.
Well, we were right. MVP Phoenix did place the most of the rewards. We won the coin toss.
In some ways, Cap, I feel like this was the most difficult category to guess.
Sure. 30-minute game.